Welcome. The creative revolution starts now. In episode 8, I shared with you a simple yet profound way to enhance your creativity, which is by increasing your capacity to make essence flow. Essence can flow through you in one of two ways. It can flow in and it can flow out. When you're creating your greatest art, the essence that flows through you is the great ideas, images, and insights that fill your awareness. And the essence that flows out of you is the art or form of expression that captures that greatness. Today, we're going to focus on a capacity that I call Flowessence, which is the ability to take in essence and give out essence at the same time, filling and emptying, receiving and giving, both going together hand in hand. The experience of creative inspiration, as I have come to understand it, depends on this capacity for Flowessence. Let's consider an example. When you're improvising in front of an audience, whatever you share with that audience that is inspiring to them first has to fill you and inspire you. Improvisation is a flow because you're taking in these great ideas and images that you're expressing through your improvisation. In my own personal moments of creative inspiration when I'm writing, I have this experience at times, which I've described before, of losing my hands. It's as if my fingers are typing on the keyboard all by themselves without my control. But what's really going on is this perfect flow of words and ideas through me. The instant they fill my awareness, they make it down to my fingers and onto the keyboard where I can see them appearing on the screen. So clearly there's a flow in of these ideas and words and a flow out into the keyboard and onto the screen. That is Flowessence. Essence flows in and essence flows out. It's one consistent, continuous flow. In my first book, The Chanter's Guide, I wrote about my experience apprenticing with a shaman from Mexico. One of the most important things this shaman taught me about the experience of healing, of participating in some kind of a healing ceremony or process, is that you must act as an empty conduit, a channel through which whatever healing comes to that person can flow to them. And whatever that person doesn't need and that is obstructing or interfering with their healing can move out of them. Just as a healer can be an empty channel or conduit, that is exactly what an artist or somebody else immersed in a creative pursuit can do. What we're doing is channeling greatness, channeling inspiration, channeling those ideas and forms of expression that inspire us, first of all, and that perhaps can be shared with somebody else in a way that fills them with a sense of inspiration. That is the beauty of great art, is that we make essence flow in a way that can be shared with somebody else and that might have the same kind of impact on them that it does on us. Ultimately, what we're doing is making now great. I've told you this before, and I can't emphasize it enough. The reason inspiring artists create is to inspire themselves, is to expand themselves, is to experience the fullness and the greatness of the present moment, here and now. And that inspiration only increases as a function of Flowessence. as we open ourselves to the flow of essence in whatever field we're in. It can be music, pictures, words, images, shapes, forms of movement. There's so many ways to express ourselves creatively. And again, all of them involve a flow in, filling our awareness, and a flow out in such a way that we can act and express and capture that greatness for somebody else to experience, thereby making now great together. That's what Flowessence is all about. We're channeling the flow of essence in two directions and in such a way that allows us to make now great for ourselves, but for one another as well. In the next episode, I'm going to show you a simple way of re-envisioning your creativity so that you can maximize the experience and the capacity you have for Flowessence. So please stay tuned. Thank you.